What's up gamers, Ekaply here and welcome back to another video and welcome to Hogwarts Legacy. It's the second episode and yeah, let's get into the video. But before we do that, make sure you hit the like button if you enjoy the game, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe, it's for free. And yes, let's go. Right, we are in the common room of the Gryffindor because we have been selected as Gryffindor. So looks like we have to go downstairs. Meet your common room roommates. Okay. Wait. Never mind. Let's. Swear I was just going downstairs, but it looks like we have to go upstairs.
Which way is the common room?
This way. Oh. Quite nice, really. So we have to we have to find my common room, which is here, obviously.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Alright. That's me, obviously. Introduce yourself to your classroom mates.
Trouble the first day. She gets bolder every year.
I don't know why you're up there. That's against the walls, isn't it?
Nelly, please get down.
Anything for
the professor could arrive any moment.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe.
No, it's not. But yeah.
Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nelly, by the way. Nelly Ogspire.
Hello, Nelly.
I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's true.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What are people saying about my travels here?
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Not afraid of heights, are you?
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
Have you ever encountered a dragon?
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
Nice to meet you.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Well, she goes back up there. Someone else over here we have to talk to.
Do you find it hard to get the right consistency?
Oh, what did I do wrong this time?
I can never get mine to thicken.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I studied with him.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Are you sure you... I'm sure you'll get it.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
How hard is it to cast non-verbal spells?
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Well, of course not. Can most students cast non-verbally?
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
I wish you luck.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Next is him over there. Let's go.
You know it does help to look at the thing while you're going.
That's him, right? Yeah, there's two boys
You'll
with
like
him.
it, trust me. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
That must be nice.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
What's that in your mug?
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Do you have a kinetic or potions too?
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Yeah, it could come up to like...
Well, it was
You
nice
know,
meeting you, Gareth. and
danger,
thank you for the insights on your aunt.
stupidity.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Just-
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
I guess that's me. Who said that? Right, let's go.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
Owls.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. here you are.
What's this? What is this?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Interesting.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
I've been watched or something.
This way. The guide will give
following
you
you.
opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I'm right behind you.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll...
Revelio.
Alright. They can tell me things that what I've done. Collect 2 Hogwarts pages in Hogwarts. Alright.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
That door's locked. I can't go in there.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
19. Take that. What else are you going to show me?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Flue
Your
flame.
field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Open map. Central Hall is up here, isn't it? That's South Wing. Guess it is there then. P to map. Library? Central Hall, there's... So like fast travel zone. Could be.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay, that's good
You can
then.
get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I see. Kind of nice
That
there.
should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
What exactly is defense.
Can you tell me more
Dark
about the
arts.
Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Well, don't want to know what Hogsmeade is. That's the town.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Right. Now we are
Good
with
luck today.
Professor
And
Fig.
remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes,
Oh,
Professor.
thanks, spying on
Come
me
and
now.
find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
I think she's a spy, like spying on me as I'm talking to Professor Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
You did, sir.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Alright. Open map. Track quests.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay, thank you, Professor. Cast Charm Compass. Guess I have to follow this now. Oh, that's cool. Alright, let's go. I just walked through that door like it was a ghost.
Never forget what that awful.
So we're going to like class now. This looks like it's dark arts. It's dark arts.
Is that all you've got?
Yeah.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Knowledge.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Learning Levioso. Nailed that.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
You want me to lift that? As you wish.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me.
Levioso!
Good. Now, well done.
Levioso!
That was easy.
Very good. But the best way to
No, it's
practice
dueling.
is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Wanna?
This should be easy. Protego! Stupid fucker! Levioso! Complicates things. Good form. I know! Levioso!
They got me there.
What are you doing up there?
You're good.
Levioso! This can't be your first.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Damn right I am.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Slytherin. Were you like friends or something?
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you.
Mrs.
Again,
Sallow.
well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I had my share of a wand combat.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
I guess we got
Pleasure
to be
chatting with
naughty
you.
sometimes.
I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Alright, let's go. What's next? What do you have to do next now? I guess it's another class, but I don't know what the other class is about. Charms class. So charms. I don't know what charms. I don't know what kind of charms there is.
If I could undo all that
I sure we'll
Professor
figure
Rogan
it
tends
out.
to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
What charm is this?
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
No, I have here.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
No.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Why she got like 3 books? Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Fresh air. Okay. We're gonna catch air, like levitate air or something. Or just breathe it.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
That's how you're playing the game.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Excellent control there.
30.
Splendid!
50.
Very good.
Another 30. Okay.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
A challenge?
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Who's first? Oh, 50.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
2 over.
Happens to the best of us.
Watch this.
I got 30, it's fine.
Excellent.
Here we go.
I'm not sure if this is cheating, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
Accio.
Well, I kind of lose there, but yeah.
Keep trying.
Am I meant to win it or something? I think I'm meant to win this.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What's more interesting now? Moving blocks.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
30.
There we go.
Accio.
Oh no, you evil.
Don't lose your composure.
Yeah, the block's evil. cocky, aren't you?
That is how it's done.
No. That's more like it.
That's it!
Watch this.
Fair enough.
Yes!
I just... Now?
Accio.
No, to over again.
Oh dear.
It's really hard to like, you know, control it. I think I might have to like.
Very
practice
good,
that.
both of you. Well done.
I think I might have to practice that. That's fine, really. New to Hogwarts, and a new student. I have to get my spells like.
Class is dismissed.
You know.
Gather your things on the way out.
Handled.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Nice. How big is Uganda?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest
Uganda.
wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts.
Uganda.
But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
What did Yagadu look like? What does Yagadu look like?
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is magic the same at the school?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
That's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Magic without a wand?
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until
Let's
next
keep him
time.
waiting. Screw him.
Of course,
A
you
word,
can use
if you
Accio
would.
on humans, if you're
Well,
so
let's go and talk
inclined.
to him and...
Well,
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
You
I
know
trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
And what's that? What's he preparing for me?
new student, aren't you?
I am.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You
It's
certainly seem
alright.
to hold your own in charms.
I haven't had my morning coffee, so I'm a bit nippy there. But yeah, my day's alright. Thank you for asking.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Alright, let's go to the next mission. Well, story mission. It's not really a mission, is it? It's just like classes there, and then we're following the magic line. Off we go. Right. Meet Professor Weasley in the transfusion classroom. Alright. Off we go. Wait, that's a transfig? I don't know what that word is. Alright, let's go. I know in schools you're not meant to like run around in the you know, well, hello. It's a kitty. A weird looking cat too. I haven't seen the cat like that before. It's cute. Right. Begin quest. See what's gonna happen.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah,
Deke,
there you are.
the house elf.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Hasn't Professor Fig said anything?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Roman mentioned that.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
What more can you tell me about the potion shop? No. No, it's not really a question there.
I'm eager
but
to
yeah.
get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like
guess
you to
I'll
make your
learn
first visit to
from
the
the
village with a
person themselves.
classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
How about... Nancy? Sebastian? I'll go for Nancy.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented
Natty, not
students.
Nancy.
And
That's why she called
knows
her
the
Nancy.
area. She'll keep you well
Nancy
clear of
there.
any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local.
Natty
Best
Nancy.
to avoid him
It's
and his associates,
kind of the same,
including
really.
his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Butterbeer. Must taste awful, right? Let's see what's over here. What's interesting here then? Speak to Professor Roman. Alright, see what you want.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
So you need to catch things.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
There it is. Where'd it go?
Revelio.
There you are.
Accio.
Can I have it, please? Well, you've been a
Got it.
Right, follow this over here.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me?
Looks like there's a some sort of thing that wants help. We'll come back to you another day. Not now. We weren't expecting to help children.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Repairable. Right. So this helps fix things.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
I can see that.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
It doesn't fix it the blink of an eye because there's still cracks on it, but I'll let it go there. There are still a bit cracks there on the statue. If it's fixed in the blink of an eye, there won't be any cracks on the statue, but I'll let you off. So yeah, anyways guys, I'm going to end this video here. Wait, can I pick these? No. Because I know you can pick plants for like potions. I'm going to end this video here. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, and if you guys are new to my channel, subscribe, it's for free, and yes, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Last time